My name is Jairo Madrona and I will be presenting my module exam part 2. So I have here an illustration for a reference on how or what this system does. So first we have here a start switch, so this one. So if I'm going to press the start switch, your start indicator, this one, the control panel, will turn on, as well as the run indicator. So indicating, of course, that the system is running. Then the motor will also activated, so driving this conveyor belt. Okay, so let's try to simulate that first sequence. So I will press now start. Okay, so when I press start, so as you can see, start indicator and the run indicator is turning on, and as well as your motor. So this one, this lamp here, simulate that your motor is activated. So when the motor is activated, so it will drive this conveyor belt and it will transport this container. So let's say container first, or the initial position of container is, for example, at this point. So it will drive toward this point, wherein your proximity switch will sense that container. So if this proximity switch senses that container, your motor will stop driving this belt. So it will turn off. So indicated by this lamp. Okay, so let's try to simulate that one. So let's say, again, your container is driving or driven by the conveyor belt. So now your proximity switch, so simulated by this switch, is now activated. Okay, so let's try to activate this one. Okay, so as you can see, your motor is, your motor is deactivated. So it's turning off, the indicated by this lamp. So what happens now is that your standby, okay, your standby indicator, so at this panel, is now turning on, meaning your system is not running, it's on standby mode. And as you can see, the solenoid is also activated. So this one. So basically, solenoid is stopping this product from falling through this container. So when activated, it will retract, right? It will retract. Then your product now will fall through the container. Okay, so it will fill up this container until such time that your level switch will detect that your container now is full. So it will turn on this fall indicator. And again, the motor will be driven. So your container will be transported. Okay, so let's try to simulate that one. So let's say now your level switch is activated. So I will activate this one. Okay, so as you can see, the fall indicator is turning on, then the motor is running again. Okay, so your motor will drive this conveyor belt, so transporting this container. Okay, eventually there's no object now in the proximity switch, right? And your level switch, so it cannot detect full container. So basically it will be deactivated, right? The level switch, then the proximity. So it will reset the whole system. Okay? Now you can start again. So the same sequence. So I will start now the system. So start, okay, start indicator, running indicator, and the motor is activated. So hitting now this proximity switch. Okay, so let's simulate that one. So solenoid is activated now. So it will retract, filling or making the product fall through the container. So it's now in standby mode. So the purpose of this stop is when I press stop, it will reset the system. So I will press now. So as you can see, it reset the system. So I will also deactivate this proximity switch. Now you can start from the first sequence. So start. So proximity switch is hit. Container is full. So when I press stop, okay, it will reset the system. Okay, so that's how this system works. for my functional block diagram. So let's try to see that one. Okay, so this is my functional block diagram. Okay, so these are the switch, start, stop. This was the proximity level switch. So these are the outputs, okay, the indicators. Okay, that's all. Thank you.